Hey home bakers, it's the end of another absolutely crackers year and a wonderful year for bread making content on the Bake with Jack YouTube channel. But what are your top 7 tips as voted for by you of the year? Spoiler alert, it's quite a lot of sourdough. Roll that theme tune! Hello and welcome back. If you're getting your Home Bakers Bulletin email every week, you'll have noticed a little link that I popped in there over the last few weeks, directing you to an opportunity to vote, to cast your vote for the most useful bread making tips of the year. And if you're not getting your Home Bakers Bulletin yet, what are you playing at? Sign up in the link underneath for your Home Bakers Bulletin and I'll deliver all of my content from the week directly to your inbox every single Thursday for free. For all of those of you who voted, thank you very much. I'm going to go through the top 7. This video was going to be your top 5 videos of the year, but it was so close at the top end of the votes, I had to round up to 7. Let's go. This year, there was nearly 30 videos to choose from, and coming in at number 7, yes, it is a sourdough video. It is number 151. Why is my sourdough bursting underneath? Hey! Can we get a crowd? Can we get a crowd? Sourdough bursting underneath is probably the most common problem experienced with sourdough I can imagine, because it is tricky. Yeah, it's a combination of the high heat of the oven and steam and shaping up your dough nicely. There's plenty of things we spoke about in that video, reasons why your sourdough might be bursting, erupting underneath, and what to do to fix it. If you are having that problem at home and you haven't seen that video yet, take a look at video number 151. It doesn't just apply to sourdough, it also applies to baguettes, anything that you might be baking on a tray, even rolls and bloomers and that sort of thing. You'll get the concept of why stuff busts open underneath and you'll be able to fix it from there on in. Coming in at number 6 is video number 166, how to write a shortcut sourdough recipe. In video 166, I showed you how you can condense a massive load of text, pick out the important parts, and condense your recipe onto a single post-it. That's exactly what I do at home with any breads that I make. Exactly what I do here when I'm writing new recipes, experimenting with recipes, tweaking things. I write it all down on a single post-it note, step by step, and tick off the stages as I go along so I do not get lost in text. If this is you and you find it difficult going from a big load of text to the bread and a big load of text to the bread throughout a 6-hour process of making sourdough, you might just find it helpful to watch 166, how to write a shortcut sourdough recipe. Busting in at number 5 is number 167 the following week. Save your overproof sourdough with a tactical slash. There are many stages of overproof and you can kind of decide at what point it is a disaster for you. But if your sourdough's overproofed a little bit, I'm talking about puffed up a little bit further than it should be. I'm talking about a little bit too delicate so that when you turn it out of the basket, it's a risk of spreading a little bit. You need to employ the tactical slash. I spoke about and showed you the tactical slash. Small little cuts with your grenier as opposed to one big one, keeping the bulk of the dough intact, yet allowing for growth. If you want to see that for real and you didn't see it yet, check out video 167. Save your overproof sourdough with a tactical slash. It's so easy to tip out a sourdough and it spreads all over the place and you cut it way down the middle from one end to the other and it just doesn't puff up. It's a shame to get so disheartened at that point when all it takes is a little tactical slash to fix the whole thing and make the best of a bad situation. What number was that? Number 5, let's have a look. What's number 4? And at number 4 was number 173. I'm so pleased that you voted for this video. Some videos that I do, I do them, I have the idea, and I think to myself, is anybody really gonna get value out of this? And this was one of those scenarios where I nearly didn't do it, and it's called The Real Secret to Making Any Bread with Ease. Home Baker's Instincts. If you follow me on Instagram stories, I was talking a lot about Home Baker's Instincts after having watched the Bake Off. Because one of the contestants on the Bake Off, without knowing how to make a particular bread, but with knowledge of the outcome that he wanted, the characteristics he wanted in the final bread, was able to nail the bread perfectly because of his instincts, because of his understanding, which is what we speak about a lot on this channel. It's about the understanding of what kneading does, what stretching and folding does, what the gluten's responsible for, what the flour does, what the yeast does in the process. Keep doing what you're doing. Believe that you are gaining experience every single time, because you are, because experience is practice. If you are practicing, you are gaining experience on some level and building those instincts. I'm so pleased that that one came in at number 4 because that's the kind of thing. Like, I really enjoy stuff like that, and I'm glad you did too. Number 153. We all saw this coming in at number 3. It is the pizza recipe start to finish. It is rare. We all know it's rare on this channel that I do a recipe start to finish. And we all know over the last couple of years, tons of you out there have bought wood-fired ovens for your pizza, and the pizza is a real craft, as most breads are. It's a real craft to be practiced, and it was a joy to be able to make a pizza recipe start to finish in here in the studio. I think it's one of the first things I ever did in here. I'm pleased I did it. I'm pleased you got so much value out of it, and it's there forever for you to refer back and back to. It's number 153. Homemade pizza start to finish. In at number 2 is another one that I nearly didn't do because I filmed it and then I realized that I already did it in another video, but we went ahead with it anyway. It's number 162. The best way to stick seeds to your bread dough. It is, of course, the J-cloth trick. The J-cloth. The J-cloth trick. This is the way that I learned in a professional bakery how to stick seeds to the outside of your bread dough with a wet J-cloth. It was a complete game changer. Roll it on the cloth, roll it in the seeds, see you later. You don't even have to watch that video now, but if you want to, like, do. It's number 162, voted number 2 of your most useful videos of the year, and I nearly didn't even put it out. In at number 1, your most helpful video of 2021 is the following video that I'm about to announce. Number 169. It's another sourdough one. It's 3 things to keep your sourdough starter scrapings in tip-top condition. If you've been here for a while, you'll know that I don't maintain my sourdough starter. I don't feed it every day. I don't feed it every week. I hardly ever feed it. I only feed it when I need to use it. I keep the minimum amount in a jar and I only feed it when I need it. But there are things that I do within that process to keep even my scrapings in their healthy, tip-top condition. I'm talking about cleaning the jar every once in a while. I'm talking about doing it neatly and tidily and scraping down the edges. That video, 169, was 3 things to help keep your sourdough starter scrapings in tip-top condition, because if you are to neglect your starter for an amount of time like I regularly do, you're going to want to come back to it and be able to use it straight off the bat. If you follow that video, 169, your starter scrapings will stay in that nice healthy condition and you'll be able to use it whenever you need it, and more importantly, neglect it for a length of time without feeling too bad inside of your heart and soul. Thank you to everyone who voted through your Home Bakers Bulletin email. Once again, if you're not signed up, sign up if you want. You get all of my content from the week in your inbox every single Thursday to ensure that you don't miss a single thing. It's totally free and the link is underneath. Thank you so much. What a year. I have no worries, no concerns in telling you that I am one tired boy right now. It's been quite a roller coaster this year, as well it was the previous year. I'm knackered out. I'm going to take a break for a while. If there's any videos on there that you think are useful that you haven't seen yet, go back and watch them. I'll probably link them up underneath for you so you can click on them. Although that would be a spoiler, wouldn't it? So maybe I won't link them up underneath. Maybe somebody else will in the comments. If you had a favorite video of this year that changed the game for you in your home baking journey, pop it in the comments box underneath and share it with the world. Thank you so much for being here for 2021. It's been long. It's been epic. We've gone through a lot of changes. I'm excited to continue to bring bread making videos to you even better than this year with all your suggestions that I've got under my belt. There's plenty to keep us going on a home baker's journey next year. Happy New Year to you all, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.